Archangel Michael says, "You have only one day remaining, and beginning tomorrow, everything in your existence will start to transform in ways you could never have foreseen. Each second that passes carries sacred importance, and every hesitation pushes your blessing farther away. I was dispatched to you at this precise instant because your name has been uttered in the heavenly courts. God has opened a sacred door, and what has been ordained for you cannot be taken if you are prepared to accept it." Comment Amen now if you trust this is your time of breakthrough. I observe the struggles you have endured, the quiet tears, the sleepless nights, and the petitions that seem to go unanswered. You have felt forgotten, yet heaven has observed each step you have taken. The suffering was not pointless, and the waiting was not futile. God has been readying you for a change so abrupt and mighty that it will leave you marveling at His magnificence. This is the instant when shackles shatter, gates swing open, and guarantees are kept. You stand on the brink of renewal, and your belief is the key that will release it. Pay close attention, for this is no ordinary hour. The adversary tried to postpone this moment, to make you blind to the blessings arranged for you. But God has proclaimed triumph over every assault. He has ordered His angels to watch over your path and keep you from stumbling. Nothing and no one can resist what the Father has decreed for you. Before the sun goes down today, heaven's arrangement over your life will be secured. Comment 111 if you trust divine order is operating for you now. I need you to grasp this completely. You are not forgotten, deserted, or ignored. You are selected, blessed, and shielded. Every difficulty you went through was forming you into the instrument God meant you to be. There were times you believed it was finished, but that was merely the birthplace of your testimony. You are moving into a period where what was taken will be given back, where closed gates will fly open, and where your name will be recalled in places you have never visited. The heavens are hurrying on your behalf. The hold-ups, the turn-downs, and the let-downs were not indications of loss. They were sacred reroutings, setting you up for something greater. You will witness God's power show itself in astounding ways, and what once appeared unattainable will happen with ease. The resources you have been asking for, the contacts you need, and the solutions you look for are being freed at this moment. Comment 222 if you rely on God's schedule for your life. Do not let terror quiet your belief. Do not let uncertainty rob what God has vowed to you. Even when the storm rages, the Father is in charge, and His intentions for you remain unwavering. This is the moment to arise, to stand solid, and to move boldly in the authority He has given you. No weapon formed against you will succeed, and every scheme of the enemy is being torn down right now. Beloved, heaven is summoning you upward. The Spirit of the Lord is enveloping you with sacred favor and heavenly strength. You will see wonders that cannot be explained by human logic. The very thing that once crushed you will become the reason you raise your hands in thankfulness. God's presence is covering you now, and His power is turning your grief into joy and your sorrow into victory. I was sent to remind you that you are entering your season of answered prayers. Trust in the One who made you, for His timing is flawless and His promises never fail. Keep your heart open, your belief unshaken, and your spirit lined up with His will. Tomorrow starts a new part, but today is the moment to agree with heaven. Archangel Michael says, "I am standing before you with haste because the opening for your sacred shift is narrow, and heaven is moving swiftly on your behalf. You have only one day left before everything begins to line up in a way that will change the entire direction of your life forever. From tomorrow, a new chapter opens, one penned by God's own hand, and it carries your name upon it. The future set for you is stirring, and no force on earth or in the spirit can halt what God has declared over you." Comment 333 if you proclaim your belief over this word. Beloved, there are moments in life when God approaches so strongly that it shakes everything around you. This is one of those moments. The heavens have seen your hardships, your hidden prayers, and your unspoken fights. Every tear has been recorded, and every quiet cry has been heard. The Father has prepared a blessing so immense that it will quiet every voice of uncertainty and remove every load of disgrace. He is about to raise you beyond what your heart dared to hope. For so long you have walked through valleys where the shadows seemed never-ending. You have faced letdowns that left you tired and trials that felt unbearable. But even in those moments, God was working in the unseen. Every closed door was a redirection, every delay was protection, and every setback was positioning you for the breakthrough you are now stepping into. The road ahead of you is being cleared by sacred hands, and your season of hardship is giving way to a season of plenty. Do not underestimate what the Father is about to do in your life. He is moving people, situations, and chances into place for your benefit. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may not have understood the storms you endured, but those very storms have carried you into God's perfect plan. The weight you carried is being lifted, and the pain you endured is becoming the testimony that will inspire generations. This is the moment where God's power will speak louder than your past and louder than every limitation the enemy tried to place on you. The angels of the Lord are surrounding you now, ensuring that no harm comes near you and that nothing can block the flow of what heaven has prepared. You are stepping into sacred favor where unexpected chances will arise, doors long closed will open, and relationships will be healed. The Father has already declared victory over your life, and He has commanded blessings to find you wherever you go. Comment 555 if you believe the heavens are lining up in your favor right now. I must tell you this. God is not just blessing you for today, but for the days ahead. He is placing you for sacred connections, sudden breakthroughs, and open heavens. The places where you have planted in faith will bring forth harvests greater than you imagined. The prayers you thought were unanswered have been kept in heaven, and now they are being released in quick succession. What you thought would take years, God is preparing to deliver in days. Beloved, you are chosen for such a time as this. Your belief has not gone unnoticed, and your persistence has unlocked spiritual rewards far greater than you realize. Do not be surprised when favor begins to follow you, when doors open without effort, and when resources flow where there was once lack. God is rewriting the story of your life, and what is coming will make you forget the pain of the past. I feel the urgency of heaven over your life right now. Do not delay, do not doubt, and do not hesitate to line up your heart fully with God's will. This is your appointed hour, and the angels have been sent to ensure that nothing will stand in the way of what God has promised you. Walk boldly into the new season with your head held high, for the Lord Himself goes before you and clears the path. Beloved, take courage, for your tomorrow is already blessed, and your future is secure in the hands of the Almighty. Keep your heart open and your belief strong, because the outpouring of God's glory is about to flood your life in ways beyond understanding. The shift has already begun, and you are stepping into it now. Archangel Michael says, I have been sent to you again because the urgency of this moment cannot be ignored. The heavens are moving, and you are at the center of God's sacred plan. You have only one day left before the supernatural shift begins, and every decision you make now determines the path you will walk from tomorrow onward. God has aligned His angels around you to open doors that were once closed and to release blessings that have been held back for far too long. This is not a coincidence. You are being called into alignment with heaven's timing. The season of waiting is ending, and your testimony is about to begin. Do not be afraid of the unknown. Do not allow fear to overshadow the promises of God. Every challenge, every letdown, and every delay you faced was preparing you for this very hour. The fire you walked through refined you. The valleys you crossed strengthened you. The storms you endured built the foundation for what God is about to place in your hands. Now is the time to rise with courage, for the same God who parted the seas and calmed the storms is making a way for you. The Spirit of the Lord is speaking to your heart right now. You are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, and you are not unseen. Heaven knows your name. There is a sacred calling over your life, and every trial you have faced has shaped you for this moment. The blessings about to come are not just answers to your prayers, but also a fulfillment of God's promises to your ancestors. Prayers spoken long before you were born, what was written in eternity is now unfolding in your reality. I want you to understand the power of this hour. Heaven has sent angels on assignment to remove barriers from your path. Every obstacle, every stronghold, every delay placed by the enemy is being dismantled as we speak. God is restoring what was stolen, replacing what was lost, and multiplying what you have left. There is sacred acceleration upon your life now, and what once seemed far away will happen suddenly. Comment 999 if you believe that restoration is coming into your life today. Beloved, your destiny is stirring, and no force can silence what God has spoken over you. This next chapter will be filled with open doors, sacred encounters, and miraculous provision. People you have never met will speak your name in rooms you have not yet entered. Chances will come without effort because the Lord is placing his favor upon you. The same hand that lifted David from the fields to the throne is lifting you into places of influence and blessing. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence spoken once a day is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The Father wants you to know that the battles you faced were not punishments, but preparations. He allowed certain people to leave your life so that your purpose could be fulfilled without distraction. He closed doors you begged him to open because he was protecting you from pain you could not yet see. Trust the path he has chosen for you, for it leads to greater joy than you ever imagined. This is your moment of sacred alignment, where all things begin to work together for your good. I am also here to remind you of the authority you carry. You are not powerless, and you are not abandoned in your struggles. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives within you, empowering you to overcome every challenge that stands before you. Lift your head, beloved, and walk with confidence, for the Lord himself has declared victory over your life. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and every tongue that rises against you will fall. Heaven is rejoicing because your story is shifting even now. The tears, the prayers, and the sacrifices have reached God's throne, and he is moving on your behalf. Stand firm. Keep your heart open and hold on to faith, for the blessings are closer than you realize. The next 24 hours carry weight in the spiritual realm, and your obedience will unlock the doors prepared for you. Archangel Michael says, I have returned because heaven's urgency over your life has not lessened. Beloved, the final countdown has already begun, and the clock of destiny is moving quickly. You have only one day left before the sacred shift takes full effect. And the choices you make today will shape everything that unfolds tomorrow. This moment is holy, appointed, and written by God himself. The blessings that were delayed, the promises that were hidden, and the answers you have been longing for are finally being released from heaven's storehouse. Comment 1010 if you believe that divine timing is lining up for you right now. Beloved, you must understand the power of what is unfolding. For months, even years, it may have felt like your prayers were echoing into silence. You wondered if God had forgotten you, if his promises were meant for everyone else but you. But the truth is this, not one prayer you prayed has been ignored, and not one tear you cried has gone unseen. God has been working behind the veil, moving pieces into place, orchestrating sacred alignments that you could not comprehend. You were never being ignored. You were being prepared. The pain you carried was not pointless. The nights you spent crying out in loneliness, the times you felt betrayed, abandoned, and left behind, they have all brought you to this appointed moment. The fire you walked through refined you for the blessing you are about to receive. Without the valley, you would not appreciate the mountain. Without the breaking, you would not understand the fullness of restoration. God has molded you through trials so you can stand unshaken when your miracle arrives. Right now there is a shift happening in the spiritual realm. I see doors that were long sealed beginning to open. I see chains that have bound your finances, relationships, health, and destiny breaking under the power of God's decree. Angels have been sent to carry out sacred instructions, ensuring that everything written in the book of your life comes to pass. What was once delayed is being accelerated, and what was once out of reach is now falling into your hands. You must prepare your heart for what God is about to do. This blessing will not be small, and it will not be subtle. It will be so great that those who doubted you will witness the evidence of God's favor upon your life. People will look at you and wonder how everything shifted so quickly, and you will testify that it was the hand of the Lord. Beloved, you are walking into a season where miracles will become your daily reality and divine provision will follow you wherever you go. I am speaking directly to your spirit now. Do not fear the sudden changes coming your way. What feels like uncertainty is actually God's perfect positioning. The Father is removing what no longer serves your purpose and planting you where his promises can bloom fully. He is separating you from environments and relationships that hinder your growth and aligning you with people who will carry you into your calling. The pruning may feel painful, but it is preparation for your promotion. Comment Amen if your heart accepts this confirmation. You have walked through seasons where it felt like the heavens were silent, where your prayers seemed unanswered, and your strength nearly gone. But beloved, those days were not wasted. Every valley shaped you, every setback refined you, and every tear watered the harvest you are about to gather. You thought God had forgotten you, but He has been preparing you for this exact hour. The same hands that formed the heavens have been arranging your breakthrough long before you even prayed for it. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I see chains breaking right now. Bondages that have held you for years are collapsing under God's authority. The yokes of delay, fear, and confusion are being shattered. The angels have been sent to war on your behalf, removing every obstacle standing in the way of your blessing. What was once held back is being released into your life with sacred speed. You are stepping into a realm where prayers turn into testimonies and where doors you never imagined possible are opening without effort. Beloved, I must tell you this. The enemy tried to stop this moment. He tried to block your blessings, delay your miracles, and keep you trapped in cycles of defeat. But heaven overruled every plan formed against you. God has commanded victory over your name, and the battle has already been won. You are walking into a season where the same voices that doubted you will witness God's hand lifting you higher than ever before. This is why your heart has been feeling the urgency, why your spirit has been restless, and why you have sensed that something greater is near. The Holy Spirit has been stirring you because this is your appointed time. No force of darkness, no mistake from your past, and no closed door can stop what God has already decreed. The Father Himself has spoken blessings over you, and His word never returns empty. Comment 111 if you believe sacred order is lining up in your favor now. Beloved, listen carefully. The next 24 hours are spiritually significant. Heaven is aligning events, people, and chances to position you exactly where you need to be. The Lord is sending unexpected help, sacred instructions, and supernatural provision your way. You may not understand it fully yet, but soon you will testify that God's plan was far greater than your prayers. Keep your heart open and your faith unshaken, because the blessings are closer than you realize. You are not just stepping into a breakthrough, you are stepping into a transformation. God is renewing your strength, restoring your joy, and reviving your hope. The heavy burdens you carried for so long are being lifted now. The season of confusion is ending, and a season of clarity is beginning. The Holy Spirit is breathing new life into your dreams, new courage into your heart, and new favor into your journey. Beloved, you are chosen. You were set apart before the foundations of the world for this exact moment. Everything you faced, every mountain you climbed, and every battle you fought has prepared you to carry what heaven is releasing now. This is why you cannot give up. The Lord is not finished with you. In fact, what He is about to do will exceed everything you imagined and silence every doubt you ever carried. Be ready, for sudden blessings are on their way. Debts will be cleared. Opportunities will find you. Lost relationships will be healed. Unexpected favor will be poured out. God is moving swiftly, and His angels are guarding every step you take. Trust Him completely, for He is leading you into a season where miracles will follow you daily. Comment 222 if you trust God's timing and believe your appointed moment has arrived. Archangel Michael says, I am speaking to you with even greater urgency now, beloved, because the final hours are slipping away and heaven's plans for you are unfolding rapidly. You have less than one day before the shift begins, and from tomorrow onward, nothing in your life will remain the same. What God has written for you cannot be delayed any longer, and every moment from now carries sacred weight. Comment 333 if you proclaim your faith in this promise. Beloved, listen carefully. You are standing on holy ground in this season of your life. The heavens are open, and the Spirit of God is moving around you right now. There are blessings prepared for you that have been waiting in the unseen, locked away until this appointed time. The Father has ordered your steps perfectly, and the situations that once felt like letdowns were sacred redirections, leading you straight into your breakthrough. You did not miss your moment. Your moment has arrived. I see the chains that have bound you for years breaking under the power of God's hand. Cycles of delay are ending, and generational struggles are being cut off from your life. Angels are positioned around you, warring on your behalf, clearing away every obstruction the enemy tried to place in your path. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are being removed without effort because the Lord Himself is fighting for you. You are walking into sacred freedom. Beloved, I know you have faced seasons where the weight felt unbearable. You endured heartbreak, betrayal, and unanswered prayers, and yet you did not stop believing. Your faith has been tested, but it has not been destroyed. Every tear you shed has been stored in heaven, and now the Father is turning your sorrow into joy. Where you have known struggle, you will know peace. Where you have experienced lack, you will experience abundance. The time of pressing has birthed the season of blessing. The Lord is accelerating things for you now. What should have taken years will happen in months. What seemed distant will arrive suddenly, and what felt impossible will be fulfilled without effort. The Spirit of God is aligning sacred connections, unexpected opportunities, and supernatural provision. You will find yourself in the right places, meeting the right people at the exact moments heaven has ordained. Comment 777 if you believe God's perfect alignment is happening for you now. Beloved, prepare your heart, for God is about to reveal His glory in your life. The miracles coming will not be small or hidden. They will be so undeniable that even those who doubted you will witness the power of God upon you. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The Lord will lift you beyond the limitations that once held you down. You are being positioned to carry influence, favor, and blessings, not just for yourself, but for those connected to you. Your testimony will be a light for many. Do not let fear or doubt steal what has been promised. The enemy will attempt to distract you, but stand firm in faith and keep your eyes fixed on the Lord. This is not the time to shrink back. Beloved, this is the time to rise. Heaven has already decreed your victory, and you are stepping into the fullness of your destiny. Everything you have prayed for, everything you have waited for, everything you have hoped for, is closer than you realize. I must tell you this: the Father is not only blessing your present, but He is also rewriting your future. He is redeeming lost time and restoring what was stolen. The seeds you planted in faith, even when no one saw, are now producing an overflowing harvest. Relationships, resources, health, and opportunities are lining up under sacred order. The next chapter of your life will carry a greater measure of favor than you have ever known before. Beloved, your name is being spoken in heavenly places right now. The scrolls of your destiny are opening, and every promise written for you is being activated. Do not be surprised when you begin to experience sudden breakthroughs, unexpected financial blessings, and answers that come without warning. The supernatural hand of God is moving in your favor, and nothing can reverse it. Every delay, rejection, and disappointment you endured has positioned you for this release. Lift your head and strengthen your faith. The battle is not yours. It belongs to the Lord. The angels have gone ahead to clear the way, and God Himself is walking beside you. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Your story is about to change so drastically that you will know it could only be the hand of God.